Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and we are doing a little Slabbage Rummage continuing through the beast. We are in 1984, cruising through the 1980s. Probably have, I don't know, 5 or 6 more of these to go till we get through the beast, one row at a time. And today we're going to start off with 1984 where we left off, which was in the 700. So late in the 84 set, we were on these active leaders cards that Topps did in 1984. Here are the active save leaders, and it's got Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter there. A bunch of these in the set, really. There is the active hit leaders for the American League. You got Bert Campaneris, Rod Carew, and Reggie Jackson. And you've got the AL active career victory leaders. Don Sutton, Hall of Famer, Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer, and someone who I think will eventually get in the Hall of Fame is Tommy John. Very cool. Next up is the AL career strikeout leaders. You got Bert Blyleven, Don Sutton, and Jerry Koosman, the other guy on their Nolan Ryan rookie card. And the last one of these is the American League active career ERA leaders, which is weird because you got Raleigh Fingers on here, who's primarily a reliever. Then you got starters Jim Palmer and Ron Guidry. So interesting, but nice card. Next up is Hall of Fame manager Dick Williams with the Padres. I think they actually went to the World Series in '84 and played the Tigers, if I remember right. Love that old Padres logo down there. So cool. Here is Dennis Eckersley in a mint 9 on that one. A lot of these are mint 9s. I got quite a few 9s on the regular cards. There's one seller on eBay that just sells a ton of 80s stuff, and I try to pick it up when I can. Jim Palmer there in a 9. Lots of leaders cards for team leaders. Here you got Hall of Fame hitter Wade Boggs for the Red Sox. 361 batting average, not too shabby. So that's it for regular 84 Topps. Now 84 Topps traded. I only have one card, but it's the Joe Morgan. And I bought this originally because it was kind of its last card, but I just decided just to go with the regular base card. It was his last Topps card, this 84 Topps traded. And there's 85 Donruss. Here we go with 85. There's the Nolan Ryan there. Got a little glare, gonna try to get rid of that. Some great rookies in 85. One of them is this guy, Roger Clemens. That's a near mint 8 on that. So this is a cool card. This is from 1985 Donruss, and it's the regular 85 Donruss Tom Seaver card pictures Floyd Bannister. But this one is actually Tom Seaver, and it was the one that they put in the factory set. So this is the only way you could get the correct photo version, was to buy the factory set. And it's also, this is a top 300 card by Mike Payne. These I just love. I'm a big fan of the Drake's cards. When I was a kid, these were kind of difficult to get, and I don't think they really were. It just felt like they were, and I just thought they were always so cool, kind of a collector's edition. And so they started, I think, in 82, maybe 81. But on the back, it looks just like a Topps card. So there's the 85 back that looks like a Topps card, printed by Topps for sure. Just think those are neat. Here is the Clemens Fleer rookie in an 8. The Fleer Nolan Ryan in an 8. 85 Topps, here we go with Joe Morgan as a record breaker, most homers by a second baseman in his lifetime. You got a record breaker of Nolan Ryan, most strikeouts lifetime. That's a record he would hold for the rest of his career and will probably own it for the rest of all time. 5,714, I think, is his strikeouts. Most saves in a season in the National League is right there, Bruce Sutter, in a mint 9. Do some rearranging here, get these put up. You saw Dick Williams in 84 tops. There he is again in 85 tops. And on the manager cards, I'm much less concerned about grade. More than happy with 8s or even 7s on those. Rich Gossage, Goose, in a 9. Very classic Ricky Henderson card. I don't know how I feel about 85 tops. I'm not, I don't hate it, but it's not one of my favorite designs ever by Topps. And I've got Topps Clemens rookie in a 9. I also have it in an 8. I'll keep the 9. And I lied earlier because I forgot Joe Morgan actually had an 85 Topps card when I thought it was his last card. That's why I ended up getting the 85 Topps right there in a mint 9. There's the base Bruce Sutter. It looks insanely like the record breaker Bruce Sutter. Crazy. Same time. One of the iconic cards in our hobby is this one right here, and it's the 85 Topps Mark McGwire, U.S. baseball team, United States baseball team. What else can you say? It's a classic card. I only have this in an 8. I need to probably get a 9. 10s are just stupid expensive. Hall of Fame manager Bobby Cox. There's the Paul Molitor. Kind of a fuzzy picture on this, and that's true on all of them that I've ever seen. None of them are really sharp in terms of the registration. There's the Topps Puckett rookie in a mint 9. I'll let you look at that one for just a second while I put a stack away. Ozzie Smith in a 9. There's a great third-year Tony Gwynn in a 9. A lot of people think that, we're starting to get into the junk wax era here, mid-80s. I would say the junk wax era really started in 86. They just started making so much, 86 through 91-ish, 90 really, and they finally learned their lesson. So this isn't quite junk wax yet, but a lot of people don't get these graded, and I don't know why. I think they look great in slabs, and so pick them up. They're cheap. There's the Tom Seaver. George Brett. All-Star card. I do like the All-Star cards in 85. You'd think, well, why don't you like the regular ones? I don't dislike the regular ones. I do really like the All-Star cards. There's Cal Ripken. All-Star. Ricky. All-Star. Bruce Sutter All-Star. Couple more 85 Topps. I need a lot of these actually still for 85 Topps. There's the Nolan. I think I got that last year at the National. Nice card. There is the Carlton Fisk. Also in a mint 9. Getting into the last stack here. I've got the top stickers Nolan Ryan, which I think is cool. I mean, ideally, my goal would be to have, I know this is going to sound crazy, but someday I'd love to have a baseball card museum where I have examples of every trading card ever issued, and got to have the top stickers and all the Fleer stickers and the Panini stuff and everything. But that's just a pipe dream. I'll never probably do that, but love having this. I love it so much that I have two of them. I bought another one accidentally off of Four Sharp Corners, not realizing I had the first one, so I have two of them. Not that it's that expensive, so it's not the end of the world, but still. There is future Hall of Famer, completely in my opinion, future Hall of Famer Fred McGriff, 86 Donruss rookie. Another iconic card in our hobby is this one right here, the Jose Canseco rookie. I definitely need to get this in a 9, although I don't know that it's kind of hard to decide, do you spend money on a card you already have? Because I'm not going to sell the one I have, which people would argue, well, just sell the one you have, use that money towards a 9 and just pay the difference. Well, because I don't need to sell it. I'd just buy a 9, keep the 8 for whatever reason. Just because I'm a hoarder. I'm a baseball card hoarder. I'm not going to lie. There's the Nolan Ryan 86 tops. Let's see. These I remember as a kid pulling them out of packs. I can't remember if they were in rack packs or cello packs or something, but the Fleer All-Star Team was a really cool subset that Fleer did for 86. And just got a text. Then we got, two of them. I got a 7 and an 8. I think Ray from Philly gave me the 8 to upgrade that's a top 300 card. There's the Barry Bonds 86 Fleer update, mint 9. I have this card because I'm kind of going the Dustin Bellinger route. I'd love to get a card of every Hall of Famer slabbed there's a set registry for that. There's one that just has any card of a Hall of Famer that's slabbed, and then there's one called the restricted set that you have to have a Hall of Fame player slabbed from their playing days. It actually gives you the range on the set registry of what years of cards you should be looking for, which is ironic. For example, the Mariano Rivera rookie, which is in 92 Bowman, does not count because Mariano didn't actually pitch in the major leagues until 94 or 95. And so that card doesn't fit in the range, so it doesn't count towards the restricted set. In this case, it's just there's not many. I don't know if there are any cards from his playing days of Oscar Charleston, but there's one from the Fritsch Negro League set, which is a really cool set from 86. All the Negro League baseball stars are in it. Homestead Grays there for Oscar. Now we get into 86 tops. There's Mr. Tony Gwynn. Eddie Murray. Tony Perez. And I think that's Tony Perez's last card. Okay, guys, stop texting. Stop texting, everyone. Here we go. Nolan Ryan and a mint 9. We're on the last little stack here, guys. Maybe 15 cards left. This next one. There's Steve Carlton, old lefty. Gary Carter. Most of these are going to be 8s and 9s for sure. Raleigh Fingers, that's Raleigh Fingers' last card, I believe. Michael Jack Schmidt and an 8.5. Paul Molitor in a 9. It's a weird picture too. No hat. grunting while he's throwing. Here's another case of, oops, I bought the same card twice. There's a Tim Raines 86 Topps. And his twin brother, 86 Topps, also in a mint 9. So 2 of those, for some weird reason. Just accidentally bought it twice. Jim Rice, and an 8.5. 86 Topps is tough because you got that black border along the top, so really highlights any imperfections in the card. So it's harder to get really solid grades in 86. There's the Puckett, second year. 8.5. Cal Ripken. Tom Seaver. And that old White Sox helmet or hat. So awesome. Rod Carew. 2 more cards. Another thing they did in 86 Topps was they did a deal called Turn Back the Clock. And they had done that, I think, in 76 Topps as well, if I remember right. So it's like every decade they're kind of doing this homage to different years. And so this is turning back the clock to 1971, 15 years before, and showing a 71 Topps Willie Mays. And then if you go 20 years back, there is Frank Robinson. I think that was his Triple Crown year, was 66, and then Yastrzemski did it in 67, I believe. So there you go, guys. That is all we've got today for the Rummage. I hope you really enjoyed it. A little bit, less cards today in that row, but we'll continue to plow through the beast. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. We'll talk to you soon, and keep collecting.